Imagine this. You wake up, your heart still racing from the intensity of a dream. The images were so real, the emotions so strong, that for a moment, you're not even sure where you are. The scent of a place you've never been lingers in the air. The voice of someone you don't remember echoes in your mind, and for a brief second, it feels like you lived another life. But then, just like that, it's gone. Was it just a dream, or was it something more? Dreams have fascinated humans for thousands of years. Some believe they're just random firings of the brain, a way for the subconscious to process emotions and experiences. Others see them as messages, glimpses of past lives, lessons from karma, or even signs of enlightenment. But what does Buddhism say about dreams? Are they illusions, or do they reveal a deeper truth about human perception and the nature of reality itself? Welcome to today's episode of the Buddhism Podcast, where we explore the wisdom of ancient Buddhist teachings and their insights into the human experience. The nature of dreams in Buddhism. Buddhism teaches that our reality, what we see, hear, feel, is not as solid as we think. Just like dreams, our waking life is a series of impermanent, fleeting experiences. The Buddha often compared the world to a dream, a mirage, an illusion that we cling to, thinking it is real. In the Lankavatara Sutra, the Buddha says, "Things are not as they appear, nor are they otherwise." This paradox reminds us that while our experiences feel real, they are constantly changing. Dreams, like life, arise and disappear. The emotions feel real, the pain feels real, the joy feels real. But in the end, everything is transient. So, if life itself is like a dream, does that mean our dreams hold no meaning? Not necessarily. Karmic dreams and past lives. Buddhism acknowledges different kinds of dreams. Some are simply reflections of the mind, echoes of our daily experiences, our fears and desires. But others, they can be deeper. Many Buddhist teachers believe that certain dreams arise from karma, the energy of past actions shaping our present consciousness. Some dreams may be glimpses of past lives, revealing fragments of unfinished lessons. Others may be warnings or insights guiding us towards self-awareness. Think about the times you've woken up from a dream feeling something profound, something unexplainable, as if you had traveled beyond time. Have you ever met a stranger in a dream and felt an undeniable connection? Or visited a place that felt familiar, even though you had never been there before? Buddhism suggests that these moments might not be random. They could be remnants of experiences from past lifetimes, surfacing in our consciousness. The Tibetan tradition, for example, speaks of dream yoga, an advanced meditation practice where practitioners learn to become lucid in their dreams, using them as a gateway to understanding the illusion of reality itself. Dreams as a path to awakening. So, what can we do with this knowledge? If dreams are reflections of the mind, then understanding them can help us understand ourselves. They reveal our attachments, fears, and hidden truths. The Buddha taught that everything we experience, whether in dreams or waking life, can be a tool for enlightenment. Instead of dismissing our dreams, we can use them as a mirror, asking, what emotions did I feel in the dream? What patterns keep appearing? Is there a deeper lesson hidden in these symbols? By bringing mindfulness into our dream world, we train ourselves to be more mindful in waking life. If we can wake up in a dream and realize it's an illusion, maybe, just maybe, we can wake up in life and see through the illusions of the mind. The ultimate question, are dreams real? In the end, the question isn't just about dreams. It's about our entire perception of reality. What is real? What is illusion? Buddhism teaches that reality is fluid, shaped by our thoughts, actions, and consciousness. Dreams remind us that everything we cling to is temporary, just passing images on the screen of the mind. But within that impermanence lies freedom. If nothing is fixed, then we are not bound. We are not trapped by our past, our fears, or our limitations. Just as we wake from a dream, we can wake up from suffering. So, the next time you wake up from a vivid dream, take a moment, breathe, ask yourself, was that just a dream? Or is waking life a dream too? Maybe the real question isn't, are dreams real? But what is reality? That's the mystery. That's the journey. And that's what we explore here on the Buddhism Podcast. Thank you for joining today's episode. If you found this insight meaningful, don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a comment. What's the most profound dream you've ever had? Let's explore the mysteries of the human mind together. Until next time, stay mindful, stay curious, and keep questioning reality. Have you ever wondered if the world around you is as real as it seems? Every morning, we wake up, open our eyes, and step into what we call reality. The sights, sounds, and sensations of the waking world feel solid, undeniably real. But then, when we close our eyes and drift into sleep, another world unfolds. A world where the rules of time and space dissolve, where we can fly, meet people we've never known, or relive memories from long ago. And then there is deep sleep, a place beyond thought, beyond form, beyond even dreams themselves. In Buddhist philosophy, the mind is never truly still. It moves between three states, each offering a glimpse into the nature of consciousness. The waking state, the illusion of solidity. The waking state is what we know best. It's the life we live every day, where we eat, work, talk, and navigate the physical world through our five senses. Buddhism teaches that while this state feels concrete, it is not as real as we believe. Think about it. The body we inhabit is constantly changing. The emotions we feel come and go like waves. The thoughts in our mind appear and vanish before we can hold on to them. If everything we experience is fleeting, then what is truly real? In the Buddhist perspective, the waking state is just another form of illusion, what is often called Maya, the grand illusion of existence. It's not that our experiences don't exist, but that we mistake them for something permanent. We cling to moments, believing they define us, but in reality, they are just passing images on the screen of the mind. The dreaming state. The mind's infinite playground. When we sleep, the senses shut down, and yet, something remarkable happens. The mind continues to create, crafting entire worlds from memory, imagination, and even karma. In dreams, we laugh, cry, run, fall, and love. The experiences feel so real that we often don't realize we are dreaming until we wake up. And when we do, we dismiss it. It was just a dream, we say. But what if our waking life is just another dream? Buddhist masters often use dreams as a metaphor for reality. The great sage Nagarjuna once said, "A dream and this world, what difference is there between them?" The Lankavatara Sutra, one of the key texts in Buddhist thought, describes how both dreams and waking life arise from the same source, the mind. Both feel real while we are inside them, but both are ultimately impermanent. In Tibetan Buddhism, there is even a practice called dream yoga, where practitioners learn to recognize that they are dreaming while inside the dream itself. By doing this, they train the mind to see through the illusion, not just in sleep, but in waking life as well. The deep sleep state, a glimpse of the infinite. Then there is deep sleep. This is the state where thoughts fade, dreams disappear, and we enter a space of pure, silent unconsciousness. No stories, no senses, no identity, just emptiness. In Buddhist teachings, this state is often compared to nirvana, the ultimate state beyond suffering, beyond ego, beyond illusion. Why? Because deep sleep is the closest experience we have to letting go of the self entirely. In deep sleep, we do not worry about the past, we do not fear the future, we do not cling to desires. We simply exist, without the burdens of identity or attachment. Buddhist meditation aims to bring the mind to this state consciously, not just when we sleep, but while awake. By letting go of thoughts, ego, and illusions, we awaken to a deeper reality beyond form. Are we dreaming right now? So here's the question. If dreams feel real while we are inside them, and if waking life is just as impermanent as a dream, how do we know which one is truly real? Buddhism teaches that both states, waking and dreaming, are like ripples on the surface of the ocean. They arise, they move, they fade, but beneath them, beyond them, is something vast and limitless. Some call it pure awareness, some call it emptiness, some call it enlightenment. But whatever name we give it, the truth remains the same. We are not the thoughts we think. We are not the dreams we dream. We are something deeper. The next time you wake up from a dream, pause, ask yourself, am I really awake? Because maybe, just maybe, waking life is a dream too. And if we can wake up inside the dream, we can wake up in life as well. This is the path of awareness. This is the journey of the mind. And this is what we explore here on the Buddhism Podcast. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. What's the most vivid dream you've ever had? Have you ever experienced a moment in waking life that felt too real to be real? Let's keep questioning, let's keep exploring, and most of all, let's keep waking up. Have you ever had a dream so vivid, so powerful, that it felt like more than just a dream? For thousands of years, dreams have been seen as windows into the subconscious, messages from the universe, or even glimpses of our destiny. In Buddhism, dreams are not dismissed as mere illusions of the mind. They are often viewed as signs, guiding us toward deeper truths. Before he became the Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama had 5 extraordinary dreams. These were no ordinary dreams. They were prophetic visions, foreshadowing his spiritual journey and the immense impact his teachings would have on the world. The first dream, a body that covers the earth. In his first dream, Siddhartha saw his body expand, growing so vast that it covered all of India and Nepal. His head rested on the Himalayas, and his limbs stretched in every direction. What did this mean? This dream was a sign that his wisdom would one day spread across the land, reaching all corners of the world. His teachings would not be confined to a single region, culture, or people. They would become a universal path to awakening. Today, thousands of years later, the Buddha's message of compassion and enlightenment has indeed spread across the globe, just as his dream foretold. The second dream, a sacred plant that reaches the heavens. In his second dream, a plant sprouted from his navel. It grew higher and higher until it reached the sky, touching the realm of celestial beings. This dream symbolized that his teachings would transcend the human world. They would uplift not just people, but even the gods. Buddhism speaks of the devas, celestial beings who exist in higher realms. Even they, despite their long lifespans and great pleasures, are not beyond suffering. The Buddha's wisdom would offer liberation not only to humans, but to all sentient beings. The third dream, the serpents that bowed in reverence. In the third dream, he saw mighty serpents bowing before him. These were no ordinary snakes. In ancient Buddhist and Hindu tradition, Nagas, divine serpent beings, are considered guardians of wisdom. They protect sacred texts and spiritual knowledge. The meaning was clear. Even the most powerful forces of nature would recognize and honor his enlightenment. His wisdom would command respect, not through fear or force, but through the power of truth. The fourth dream, 4 birds from different directions. In the fourth dream, 4 birds, each from a different direction, flew toward him. When they landed, they changed color and became the same. This dream held a profound message. People from all walks of life, all backgrounds, all castes, and all nations would come together under his teachings. During his time, Indian society was deeply divided by caste and social status. But the Buddha would teach the Dharma, the universal truth that transcends all divisions. In a world where differences often separate us, this dream reminds us that wisdom, compassion, and enlightenment belong to all, not just a select few. The fifth dream, walking upon a mountain of filth. The fifth and final dream was perhaps the most symbolic of all. In this vision, Siddhartha walked on a mountain of filth, yet he remained untouched and unsoiled. This represented his path through the world, a world filled with suffering, greed, and ignorance. He would live among it, witness it, and yet remain uncorrupted. His enlightenment would shine like a lotus rising above the muddy waters, untouched by impurity. This dream wasn't just about him, it was about all of us. We too can walk through the struggles of life without being defined by them. No matter how difficult our circumstances, we can rise above, untouched, just like the Buddha. What do these dreams mean for us? The Buddha's dreams were not just personal omens, they carried a universal message. They remind us that our potential is limitless, just like the Buddha's body expanding across the world. Our actions can uplift others, just like the plant reaching the heavens. True wisdom commands respect, even from the most powerful forces. We are all connected, regardless of where we come from. We can rise above suffering, no matter how challenging life may seem. Buddhism teaches that dreams are not meaningless. Whether they come from the subconscious mind or from a deeper spiritual source, they often reflect our inner world, our fears, our desires, and our path toward growth. So the next time you wake up from a powerful dream, ask yourself, what is this dream trying to tell me? Maybe, like the Buddha's dreams, it holds a message, one that could guide you toward greater understanding, wisdom, and purpose. This is the journey of the human mind. This is the path of awakening, and this is what we explore here on the Buddhism Podcast. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever had a dream that felt meaningful? A dream that changed the way you see the world? Let's explore these mysteries together. Have you ever woken up from a dream and wondered, what did it mean? Some dreams are strange and fleeting. Others feel so real they linger long after we wake. Some are joyful, some unsettling, and some leave us with an unshakable sense that they carried a message. Buddhism teaches that dreams are more than just random thoughts. They are reflections of the mind, shaped by our inner world. Our fears, desires, past actions, and even our karma all influence what we see when we close our eyes. In Buddhist philosophy, the Buddha described 6 types of dreams, each revealing something different about our consciousness and spiritual journey. If we learn to understand them, dreams can become a powerful tool for self-awareness and insight. 1. Physical condition dreams, when the body speaks. Have you ever had a dream where you were burning up, only to wake up with a fever? Or dreamed about being thirsty, then woke up and realized your mouth was dry? These are physical condition dreams, dreams influenced by bodily sensations. The body and mind are deeply connected, and when the body experiences discomfort, the mind often translates it into a dream narrative. Buddhist teachings remind us that the body is impermanent, constantly changing. These dreams serve as reminders to take care of ourselves, to listen to our bodies, and to be mindful of the signals they send, even in sleep. 2. Past experience, dreams. Echoes of memory. Some dreams feel familiar, like a replay of something we've already lived. Maybe it's a childhood home, a lost loved one, or an event from the past that resurfaces in unexpected ways. These are past experience dreams, where the subconscious mind revisits memories, sometimes merging them in ways that don't make sense in waking life. In Buddhism, memory is a powerful force. The mind holds on to impressions from our experiences, even ones we think we've forgotten. These dreams remind us that everything we experience leaves a mark, shaping who we are. They encourage us to reflect on our past, to heal unresolved emotions, and to understand the patterns that repeat in our lives. 3. Prophetic dreams, glimpses of the future. Some dreams seem to predict future events. You may dream of meeting a stranger, only to encounter them in real life, or see an event unfold in your mind and later experience it exactly as you dreamed. These are prophetic dreams, visions that hint at what is to come. In Buddhism, prophecy is not about fixed destiny. Instead, the future is shaped by karma, the cause and effect nature of our actions. Prophetic dreams are glimpses of possible futures, arising from the karmic energy we have set in motion. Buddhist texts are filled with stories of great masters receiving visions in their dreams, guiding them on their path. These dreams remind us that the future is not set in stone, but shaped by our present choices. If a dream warns us of suffering ahead, it may be a sign to change our actions now. 4. Aspirational dreams. The mind's deepest desires. Have you ever dreamed of achieving something you longed for? Standing on a great stage, traveling to a distant land, or finally accomplishing a goal that seems out of reach? These are aspirational dreams, where the subconscious reveals our deepest hopes and ambitions. Buddhism teaches that desire itself is not inherently bad. It is attachment to desire that causes suffering. When we dream of what we long for, it's an opportunity for reflection. Is this desire leading me toward wisdom and growth, or is it keeping me trapped in attachment? Aspirational dreams remind us to be mindful of what we are striving for. They can show us whether we are walking the right path, or whether we are chasing illusions that may never bring true fulfillment. 5. Karmic dreams. When the past speaks, not all dreams are pleasant. Some bring intense emotions, guilt, fear, sorrow. Others feel strangely significant, as if they carry a lesson. These are karmic dreams, where past actions resurface in symbolic form. Buddhism teaches that karma is not punishment or reward. It is simply the natural consequence of our actions. Some dreams reveal unresolved karma, emotions we have buried, or lessons we have yet to learn. Have you ever woken up from a dream feeling as though you were being told something important? That was likely a karmic dream. These dreams invite us to reflect on our past, to correct mistakes, and to take responsibility for our actions, because karma does not fade, it follows us until it is understood. 6. Spirit-influenced dreams. Beyond the human mind, some dreams feel different. They carry a presence, as if something or someone is communicating with us. In many Buddhist traditions, dreams can be influenced by spirits, ancestors, or celestial beings. These spirit-influenced dreams may bring messages, warnings, or guidance. In Tibetan Buddhism, some practitioners believe that enlightened beings, or even past masters, can appear in dreams to offer wisdom. Other times, dreams may be affected by wandering spirits, unresolved energies, or supernatural forces. Buddhism teaches that the mind is vast, capable of perceiving beyond ordinary reality. While not all spirit dreams should be taken literally, they remind us that consciousness is not limited to the physical world. What can we learn from our dreams? Buddhism does not dismiss dreams as meaningless. Instead, dreams are seen as reflections of our mind, our karma, and our spiritual path. When we wake from a dream, instead of simply forgetting it, we can ask, what emotions did I feel in this dream? Is this dream revealing a fear, a longing, or a lesson? Does this dream reflect something in my waking life that I need to address? The Buddha taught that true awakening is not just about waking from sleep. It is about waking up to the nature of reality itself. If we learn to see dreams as a tool for self-discovery, they can guide us toward deeper wisdom. Are we dreaming right now? Here's a final question to consider. If dreams can feel so real while we are inside them, how do we know that waking life is not also a dream? Buddhism teaches that all things are impermanent, fleeting, and shaped by perception. In this way, our waking experience is much like a dream, constantly changing, never solid, never truly lasting. So perhaps the goal is not just to understand our dreams, but to wake up from the illusions of the mind itself. This is the journey of wisdom. This is the path of self-discovery. And this is what we explore here on the Buddhism Podcast. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever had a dream that felt meaningful? A dream that changed your perspective? Let's explore these mysteries together. Until next time, stay mindful, stay curious, and keep seeking truth. Welcome to today's episode of our Buddhism Podcast. Have you ever woken up from a dream so vivid, so powerful, that it felt like it was revealing something about the future? Many people have wondered, can dreams truly predict what is to come? Buddhism offers a fascinating answer, one that is neither mystical nor purely coincidental. Instead, it teaches us that dreams are reflections of our karma. They are echoes of our past thoughts, actions, and emotions, manifesting in symbolic ways. Some may even hint at what could happen, not because they are prophecies, but because they reveal the trajectory of our minds. The story of King Pasenadi's dream. One of the most well-known stories in Buddhist texts is that of King Pasenadi of Kosala, a powerful ruler who once had a series of disturbing dreams. He awoke restless and filled with anxiety. Were these visions signs of a looming disaster? Did they foretell his downfall? Fearing the worst, the king sought the guidance of the Buddha. Instead of confirming his fears, the Buddha responded with wisdom. These dreams do not predict the future, but they reveal the state of your mind, your worries, your attachments, your past actions. They are shaping your dreams. King Pasenadi's dream wasn't a divine prophecy, nor was it meaningless. It was a mirror reflecting his own inner turmoil. The nature of dreams. In Buddhism teaches that our minds are like vast fields. Each thought, word, and action we plant is a seed. Over time, these seeds grow and bear fruit, shaping not only our waking life, but also our dreams. If we spend our days consumed by fear, greed, or anger, those emotions may manifest in our dreams as unsettling images. On the other hand, a mind at peace may experience dreams that are calm, insightful, or even enlightening. Some people may recall dreams that eerily align with future events. From a Buddhist standpoint, this is not supernatural. It is simply karma unfolding. Our subconscious is deeply connected to the patterns we create in our lives, and sometimes it perceives the natural consequences of those patterns before we consciously do, using dreams as a tool for growth. Instead of fearing or obsessing over dreams, Buddhism encourages us to use them as a means of self-reflection. Ask yourself, what emotions surfaced in my dream? What thoughts have been occupying my mind lately? Is my subconscious telling me something about the way I live? Rather than seeing dreams as predictions, we should view them as whispers from our inner world, guiding us to look deeper, to understand our karma, and to cultivate a more mindful existence. Final thoughts. The next time you wake from a powerful dream, don't rush to interpret it as a sign of fate. Instead, pause, breathe, reflect. Consider what your mind is trying to tell you. The Buddha reminds us that our future is not written in the stars. It is shaped by our choices, our actions, and our awareness in this very moment. Thank you for joining today's episode of our Buddhism Podcast. If this topic resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on mindfulness, karma, and the path to inner peace. Until next time, may you be well, may you be mindful, and may your dreams guide you toward wisdom. Welcome to today's episode of our Buddhism Podcast. Have you ever wondered why certain thoughts, emotions, or fears seem to arise out of nowhere? Or why certain dreams feel so vivid, so deeply connected to something beyond your everyday awareness? Buddhism offers a profound explanation, one that bridges ancient wisdom with modern psychology. It is the concept of alaya vijnana, or the store consciousness. Imagine your mind as a vast ocean, stretching endlessly beneath the surface. Every thought you have, every action you take, every experience you live through is like a seed dropped into this ocean. These seeds do not disappear. They sink deep, hidden beneath the waves, but they remain. Over time, they shape the currents of your consciousness, influencing how you think, how you feel, and even how you dream. The store consciousness and the subconscious mind. This idea aligns with what modern psychology calls the subconscious mind. Many of our habits, fears, and desires are not random. They come from impressions stored deep within us, impressions that have built up over years, even lifetimes. Have you ever had a strong emotional reaction to something and wondered, where did that come from? Or maybe you keep repeating a certain pattern in relationships, jobs, or life decisions, even when you don't want to. This is the work of the store consciousness. The seeds we have planted, whether intentionally or not, continue to shape our reality. Buddhism teaches that by becoming aware of these hidden patterns, we can break free from negative cycles. We are not bound by our past, but if we do not recognize the seeds we have planted, we will continue to harvest the same results. Dreams. The echoes of our inner world. Dreams often arise from these stored impressions. If you repeatedly experience dreams filled with fear, anxiety, or struggle, they may be signals, reflections of unresolved emotions buried in your subconscious. Perhaps it's an old fear you never fully faced, or a deep longing you have ignored. Maybe it's past trauma surfacing, asking for attention. The dream is not random, it is a message. This is why Buddhist teachings emphasize mindfulness and self-awareness. When we sit in meditation, when we slow down and observe our minds, we begin to see these patterns. We recognize the seeds we have been watering, and we realize that we have the power to plant new ones, transforming the mind through awareness. So how do we work with our store consciousness? First, observe without judgment. Pay attention to the recurring emotions, thoughts, and dreams that arise in your life. Instead of pushing them away, get curious about them. Second, cultivate mindfulness. Meditation is a tool that allows us to see beneath the surface of our minds, to witness the seeds that have been planted and decide which ones to nurture. Third, choose new seeds. If fear and anxiety have shaped your past, begin to cultivate seeds of peace, compassion, and wisdom through mindful living. Final thoughts. The ocean of our consciousness is vast, but we are not helpless within its waves. We are the ones planting the seeds, and we are the ones who can change them. The next time a powerful dream stirs something deep within you, take a moment. Instead of dismissing it, listen. Ask yourself, what is this dream trying to reveal? What seed is growing beneath the surface of my mind? True transformation begins with awareness, and awareness begins in this very moment. Thank you for joining today's episode of our Buddhism Podcast. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on mindfulness, karma, and the journey to self-discovery. May you be well, may you be mindful, and may the seeds you plant bring wisdom and peace. Welcome to today's episode of our Buddhism Podcast. Have you ever had a dream so vivid, so real, that for a moment you truly believed you were awake, but then something felt off? Perhaps gravity wasn't quite right, or the colors were too intense, or you saw someone who had long passed away. In that moment, you realized, I'm dreaming. What if I told you that moment of realization, the awareness that you are dreaming while inside the dream, could be a powerful tool for self-discovery, transformation, and even enlightenment? This is the essence of dream yoga, an ancient Tibetan Buddhist practice that teaches us that dreams are not just fleeting illusions. Instead, they are opportunities, gateways into the nature of our minds. What is dream yoga? In Tibetan Buddhism, the world we experience during the day and the world we experience in dreams are both seen as projections of the mind, just as we wake from a dream and realize it was not real. Advanced practitioners believe we can also wake up from our waking reality and recognize its illusory nature. Dream yoga teaches that by becoming aware of our dreams, we can train ourselves to become more conscious in everyday life. We can free ourselves from fears, illusions, and attachments, and ultimately gain insight into the true nature of reality. At the heart of this practice is lucid dreaming, the ability to recognize that we are dreaming while still inside the dream. But unlike modern lucid dreaming techniques, which often focus on controlling dreams for entertainment, dream yoga has a much deeper purpose: to understand the mind itself. Why practice dream yoga? Most of us spend 1/3 of our lives asleep. That's nearly 25 years of dreaming if we live to 75. What if those years could be used for spiritual practice? Imagine using your dreams to recognize and overcome fears that may be buried in your subconscious, transform nightmares into moments of empowerment, deepen meditation and awareness even while sleeping, explore the true nature of consciousness, dissolving the illusions of ego. For Tibetan Buddhists, dreams are a training ground, a place where we can practice mindfulness in its purest form, without the distractions of the physical world. How to cultivate lucid dreaming for dream yoga. Becoming aware in a dream requires training the mind, just like meditation. Here are 4 powerful steps to start. 1. Mindfulness throughout the day. If we are not fully present during waking life, we won't be present in our dreams. Tibetan masters teach that awareness in dreams begins with awareness in daily life. Try this. Throughout the day, ask yourself, am I dreaming? Observe the details around you. Notice the way light reflects, the feel of textures, the sounds around you. The more present you are in waking life, the more likely you'll be aware in a dream. 2. Reality checks. A simple yet powerful technique is performing reality checks. These are small tests to determine whether you're dreaming. Common methods include looking at your hands. In a dream, your hands may appear distorted. Reading text. Words often change or become unreadable in dreams. Holding your nose and trying to breathe. In a dream, you can still breathe. The key is repetition. By making reality checks a habit, you train your mind to do them inside dreams as well. 3. Dream journaling upon waking. Write down everything you remember from your dreams. Even fragments matter. Over time, patterns will emerge, recurring symbols, themes, or places. Recognizing these patterns makes it easier to realize when you're dreaming. Keep a notebook by your bed and write as soon as you wake up. Try to capture emotions, not just events. Dreams are shaped by our subconscious feelings. Over time, you'll begin to see common threads that can serve as triggers for lucid awareness. 4. Setting intentions before sleep. Before falling asleep, set a clear intention. Tell yourself, tonight, I will realize I am dreaming. This practice, known as prospective memory, increases the likelihood of lucid dreams. Some practitioners also visualize themselves recognizing a dream while falling asleep, reinforcing the goal in their subconscious. The ultimate goal of dream yoga, unlike casual lucid dreaming, which often focuses on manipulating dreams for pleasure, dream yoga is about awakening. It teaches us that just as dreams feel real but are illusions, so too is our waking reality shaped by our perceptions, attachments, and thoughts. By mastering awareness in dreams, we can begin to question what is truly real. This is the essence of Buddhist wisdom, the realization that both our waking life and our dreams arise from the mind. They are temporary, shifting, and without inherent existence. Through dream yoga, we train ourselves to awaken, not just in dreams, but in life itself. Final thoughts. Tonight, as you drift into sleep, ask yourself, what if I realize I'm dreaming? What would you do? How would you explore? What insights might you gain? The journey into dream yoga is a journey into the depths of your mind, a path toward greater awareness, and ultimately, a step toward enlightenment. Thank you for joining today's episode of our Buddhism podcast. If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights on mindfulness, karma, and the journey of self-discovery. May your dreams bring wisdom, and may your mind awaken, both in sleep and in life.